senior production of Macbeth re-arisen. This speaker's parents have clearly been very busy bussing him around from one co-curricular activity to another. And so, ladies and gentlemen, to toast our wonderful parent community this evening, and of course his own extremely busy parents, would you please welcome Sam Squires to the lecture.
Good evening, Principal Scott, members of the Haileybury Executive, staff, the graduating class of 2018, and most importantly, our loving parents. Tonight, I stand before you to extend the deepest of thanks and appreciation on behalf of the Year 12s towards our parents that have been with us every step of the way. As teenagers, we are often, as our parents can assure us, a bit self-centered. And so, when we see the results that have come from our hard work, it is often easy to forget about the hard work that has been put in by the people around us. When we receive a high mark on a SAC, we feel a sense of relief that all the study and revision that we put in has paid off. But what we don't think back on is the meals that our parents made for us, that we quickly ate and then went back to do more questions. What we don't think about is our parents planning their own activities around our studies so that we can achieve the best results possible. What we don't think about is the love and support that they gave us the last time a SAC didn't go so well. It is the constant sacrifices that they make, both big and small, that result in us becoming the best possible versions of ourselves, both at Haileybury and in the world that exists for us beyond school. And when the results come in on that fateful day, we get to take all the credit, and they are left with the relief that they will never, ever have to pay school fees again. That is, however, unless you have children that will still be at the school for the next few years, which all I can say to you is hold on. And while we all may be relieved that it's over, except for a little thing called exams, there are so many memories that were made at this school that our parents were instrumental in creating. Those special moments that wouldn't be possible without the guidance and care that our parents provide for us on a constant basis. For instance, formal. One of the proudest days of our parents' life as they bid you farewell on a party bus, heading to a venue that would lead to an after party that they would inevitably stress about. But they were the ones helping you through everything. They went out with you to get a suit, a corsage, and, on the rare occasion, even find their sons a date. You know who you are. It is these moments that we are so thankful for, because we are able to recognise the contribution that our parents made that allowed us to create such great memories at this wonderful school. The hugely generous things that they did for us that we constantly think back on with so much joy, and how they were an instrumental part in creating and in making those nights so special. But now that we reflect on it again, we realise that it wasn't just the great memories that they were helping us through. It was the ups and downs of a turbulent Year 12 that they felt just as much as us. The emotions of a poor SAC result, an injury or a bad night out that they had to help us through. Because, in reality, they were holding our hands and guiding us through a tough year the same way that they did when we started in prep all those years ago. There are so many aspects of Haileybury life that would be truly unimaginable if it weren't for the contributions of our parents. These loving, kind people who have been continuously guiding, advising and consoling us the whole way through. The unimaginable number of Saturday sports, play rehearsals, music concerts and any number of extracurricular activities would never have happened without our parents being there to endlessly drive us back and forth. And while we all enjoy pulling on the magenta and black on a Saturday, I'm pretty certain it's not as fun for parents sitting in the rain when it's 7 degrees. I know seeing my own parents tossing a coin to decide who has to take me to Geelong at 6 o'clock the following morning definitely springs to mind. But they do this because they love and care for us so much. Even though I may have only played for Buckers in the prestigious 4th soccer team, they were still down there every weekend supporting me, because that's what I love doing. They drove me to countless play rehearsals where I put on an outfit, very poorly attempted to grow a beard, and pretended that I was a Scottish noble for a few hours every weekend. And even if they didn't quite understand what I was doing there all day when I could be studying, they did it anyway. Our parents are so selfless in giving up their time to allow us to do the things that we love. And while we may not appreciate it straight away, over time we've come to realise that they have been the cornerstone of all of the success that we have had throughout our lives. That is their unwavering dedication to us and our goals that has allowed us to flourish into the young men that are sitting here today. And so I invite staff and fellow members of the graduating class of 2018 to now stand. And now raise a glass to those who have given us the most in love, support over the course of not only our time at Hale Arena, but for our entire life. Parents.